The elusive art of rap has taken over the world faster and longer than any genre before it. As of the 2020s, rap is far and away the most successful genre in the world. And yet the actual fundamentals of rap, in other words, how people learn how to rap and the fundamentals of rap music often confuse many of hip-hop's biggest fans. With that said, in today's video, we want to give you 5 rap fundamentals nobody is telling you about. As you watch each rap fundamental, you can rest assured that this will be expert commentary coming from us, YouTube's most subscribed channel on how to rap, with each lesson coming from lessons of thousands of rappers coached from around the world. So let's get into 5 fundamentals of rap that nobody tells you about. Let's do this in countdown order. Number 5, rhythm versus rhythm, or why rap addicts us. Rap is so addicting because it's the intersection of 2 major rhythmic patterns intersecting and collaborating at once. The first rhythmic pattern is the beat, and the second is the rhythm of the words and rhymes, also known as the flow. While most other genres are melody or instrument first, and thus are less rhythmically complex than rap, rap is most often rhythm first, which excites the listener's ear and makes for a more elastic genre. In other words, a genre that can collaborate with other genres. Another way of thinking about this is you can take the vocal rhythms of rap, aka rap in a flow, and put it on top of a jazz instrumental. Or you can take the instrumental rhythms of rap, let's say trap drums like an 808 or a trap style tempo, and put jazz chords on top of them. The reverse is not true, where you can take a jazz horn and use it as the main verse in a chorus of a rap beat or something like that. It wouldn't work because the audience's expectation is that they will eventually hear the rapper's rhythm or vocal flow at some point during that beat. The reason this is important as a rap fundamental is because if you're trying to learn how to rap, one of the first things you need to do is master the art of flowing on top of a beat in interesting ways. This will help you to keep the listener engaged and pull your side of the bargain as a rapper, which is to provide vocal rhythm versus the instrumental rhythm of the beat. Secret number 4 is rap storytelling can exist in many forms. Now that we've talked a little bit about the musical side of rap, let's focus on the lyrics. Rap storytelling can exist in many forms outside of just telling a he did this and then he did that for me. While no one can deny the breathtaking lyrical skill that someone like a Nas, Slick Rick, Biggie, or other well-known step-by-step storytellers use to paint a picture, we shouldn't underplay the ability needed to create a universe for the listener, to inhabit exemplified by the characters and personas created by rappers such as DMX and Eminem. Re-listen to DMX's first few albums, which were absolutely generation defining. Here you have a rapper who isn't just rapping or telling a step-by-step story, he is inhabiting a living, breathing character who you get to know through songs like Get At Me Dog, where he explains that he robs and he steals, not cause he wants to, cause he has to, and his personalized style of hood love in a legendary track like How's It Going Down. His later work included equally persona-building iconic tracks such as What's My Name and Who We Be, which are not linear stories but rather universes for the listener to inhabit. If you're a rapper watching this and you'd like to practice how to create your own universes for rappers to listen to, click the first link in the video description to get our free video course, How to Write a Rap on Any Topic in 20 Minutes or Less, which will help guide you step by step how to write exhilarating rhymes for your audience. But don't forget that also Eminem is an excellent example of character building. Tracks like My Name Is and Role Model have little mini stories within them, such as walking into the strip club tale in My Name Is and his retelling of the O.J. Simpson story in Role Model, but overall the tracks are more of a universe that this young twisted persona of Slim Shady that Eminem has created for us to listen to. Therefore, don't take it for granted that as a rapper or as a listener, it's important for the artist to tell stories in more than just a this is what my day was like format. Rap fundamental number 3 is as the technology changes, the music changes. Every generation of music listeners and artists wishes they could go back to their specific sound of music, but every new generation of creatives and listeners wants a new, fresh sound. That comes down to the relationship between technology and music. Obviously, this point extends to other genres, but let's break it down on how this looks in rap. In the early days of rap, artists would mainly learn how to rap by rapping for their friends on the block, or more commonly by converting their DJ hype man talking points into listenable rhymes to keep the party going. This is why if you look at the early videos of rappers from the 70s and 90s, they would either dress flamboyantly to keep the crowd's attention. I mean, look at early videos of Africa Bambaataa or Melle Mel and The Message, or the early music videos would have them rapping in front of a large crowd. Things like spending nights in the studio and adding heavy effects to the voice wouldn't come until later. Fast forward to the 2000s and later, where doubles, reverb, and eventually autotune completely transformed what a rapper could do with their voice. No longer would rappers have to treat their vocals like a block party DJ talking about some hippity hop hop keep the party going stuff, or scream at the top of their lungs as the 90s rappers did, coming from like the cypher culture where you had to like yell to get the crowd's attention. Now rappers can sound relaxed and let the effects do the work for them, which leads to more mellow sounding artists and vocal tones in 21st century rapping. Therefore, the relationship between technology and rapping is similar to rhythm versus rhythm, as we described in fundamental number 5, and it's fundamental for anyone who's learning how to rap to understand. Rap fundamental number 2 is songwriter or song finder. Look, every GOAT level rapper ever is either a great songwriter or a great song finder. Let's break this down. A great songwriter is your classic catchy rapper, either due to their ability to create great hooks or construct legendary, easy to remember verses and song concepts. A very good 90s example of this would be Tupac. What made Tupac an icon to so many people wasn't necessarily his ability to flip the flow 80 million ways and stack 100 rhymes at a time. It was his ability to put timeless truths and emotions into an easy to remember idea. Tracks like I Ain't Mad at You, Changes, and Keep Your Head Up are all extremely easy to follow, easy to relate to, and easy to remember concepts for a song. Another more recent example, of course, is Drake. While he does have a fair amount of hate, some of which is warranted, we simply can't deny the man's ability to construct iconic choruses in particular. Many of his melodic verses and catchphrases, such as 0 to 100 or God's Plan, also have a place in history, but overall, Drake's ability to construct well-known songs around catchy hooks is a major part of his legacy. Now, yeah, if you hate Drake so much that the minute you hear him, you want to click away from this video, that's fine. The same exact statements could be made about other legendary hook writers such as 50 Cent. He's ultimately a great songwriter as opposed to a great bar for bar rapping. The other option for legendary rappers is to be a great song finder. This is where a rapper might be more well known for their lyrical wit, their rhyming ability, or their commercial appeal, but not necessarily their songwriting. They're experts at bringing an excellent team of producers and chorus writers and performers and so on around them. I think the best example of this would be Jay-Z. Jay-Z ultimately isn't the best hook writer, although he does have some legendary hooks like H to the Izzo or Dirt Off Your Shoulder, but he definitely knows how to pull talent together, bring talent together like a sports owner and get the best players on the team. Think about it, most of Jay-Z's biggest songs ever have a chorus by another legendary artist or have features on them or samples. Like Empire State of Mind, Jay-Z's first Billboard Hot 100 #1 as a solo artist, has a chorus written and performed by Alicia Keys. His early career mega smash Hard Knock Life's chorus is a sample of an iconic musical song, and everything from his first single Ain't No Brother Like the One I Got to What More Can I Say off the Black album to the title track of 444. All of these tracks either have a sample chorus or have another person performing the hook. This is nothing to take away from Jay-Z. I mean, he's arguably the best rapper of all time if we're speaking about being an all-around player like Jordan, but ultimately Jay-Z is a song finder as opposed to a songwriter in the classic do the rap and the track triple-double no assist meaning of the word, to quote Kanye. If you're a rapper yourself watching this, we additionally have a free video course, The Top 20 Songwriting Secrets of Professional Rappers, which goes more in depth on this topic, which you can find by clicking the second link in the video description. And number 1 fundamental is the best rappers take creative risks. In a similar vein to understanding how actual GOATs create music around song structure, let's not forget that almost every icon level rap artist has gone against the grain at least once in their career. Whether it's Kendrick Lamar going full Black Power on To Pimp a Butterfly when he could have easily chased clout and money rap like so many artists do after a successful first couple of albums, Or it's Kanye West completely revolutionizing what a rapper can be by essentially doing an R&B album with 808s and heartbreak outside of just the actual use of autotune on that. Or it's more recently older rappers like Nas embracing the newer generation of producers such as Hit Boy, coming off that Kanye West helmed Nasir, which received a lukewarm response, and Nas using that newfound steam from Hit Boy to power his way to finally getting his first Grammy. The most legendary rappers almost always take at least one major creative risk in their career, and when it pays off huge, the way it did for all of the artists we just mentioned. So again, if you're someone who's learning how to rap or wonders why you love your favorite rapper, it's probably due to one of these 5 fundamentals of rap, or maybe all 5. Now, if you like this video, we're going to put on screen 10 rap voice secrets that nobody tells you. It's one of our bigger videos recently this year. It's very similar, but it's just specifically about rap voice. And of course, if you're a rapper watching this, be sure to get your free courses that we mentioned. But with that being said, we appreciate you watching. It's the big homie Drew Marcy for How to Rap, and I'm out.